Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernard from the BTNHD, and yes, I finally took the plunge and purchased a gaming laptop, a personal gaming laptop. And you're probably saying to yourself, which one did you get? Well, I'm an individual that loves to be inside of a budget. I have to be in a budget. And I only play certain games, and I got to make sure that my gaming laptop can handle the games that I love to play day to day. So my budget was under $1,000, and I picked up the ASUS 15.6 FX series gaming notebook for $899. That's not that bad. So you're probably saying to yourself, why did you pick up this beast? Well, to me, it's considered a beast. And the reason why, it is running a 2.8 gigahertz i7 7th generation processor, Series 7700 HQ. What? The max capacity of the clock speed on the processor, I could get it up to 3.8, which is awesome. I only got the 8 gig model, but I could max out the memory up to 32 gigs, which is awesome. The display is 15.6 inches, which is a little small for my taste. Now for the graphics card, it comes built in with an Intel HD 630 because of the 7th generation processor. But again, I'm a huge League of Legends fan, and that's what I'm going to be playing with this guy most of the time, actually all the time. It is running at NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1054 gigs. And that's enough to play League of Legends. And I was capable of getting about 150 to 175 frames per second on this guy. And I'm super satisfied. It comes with a super multi DVD burner, which is really rare. It comes with one 2.0 USB port. And on the other side, we have Ethernet. It is a must to have an Ethernet jack because I love to play wired up. I don't like to play wireless. That's not good. No good, right? You have an HDMI. You have two 3.0 USB ports, which is great. You have your Type-C, and then you have your combo jack, which allows you to hook up your headphones / mic, which is a plus. And then you have your power port, Your ventilation system is right here in the bottom. And, great laptop for the price. But is it really great? So let's get into the review. All right, so let's take a closer look on the ASUS 15.6 FX series gaming notebook. I purchased it personally for myself, and I'm loving it so far. You guys can't really see, but it does have LED lighting underneath the keyboard. It's red, and it doesn't really get too bright. Right? You don't really have too many high settings. There's only 3 settings for the keyboard lighting. The WASD are highlighted in red, which is okay. It's not fully colored, but underneath the keys itself, it's a little red. It kind of stands out with the other keys. It is a full keyboard layout, which gives me the number pad. One of the things I don't like about the keyboard is that when I'm hitting the number lock key, it doesn't give me an indication anywhere that the number lock key is on, not even on the Windows side, which kind of sucks. Again, the display size is pretty nice. 15.6 is not that bad. Resolution of 1920 by 1080, great. It is anti-glare, which is awesome. I have a crap load of lighting everywhere for this video, and it's awesome. Right now, this is the brightest that we could get on the display. And the lowest that we can get on the display is this. And from the point of view that I'm at, I'm able to see everything with no problem. That's awesome. So let's turn it back up. Now the feels of the keys are dead on. I'm loving the way that it feels. It's not really mechanical. You're not really going to get that clickety click kind of sound, but it's very responsive. I haven't had any issues as of yet with the keys. Great. The space between, or the distance between your primary keys to the trackpad is nice. I don't have to raise it up, which is great. It really feels like a keyboard trackpad for big hands. Now the trackpad itself, very responsive. I haven't had any issues on it as of yet, but I'm mostly using a USB mouse, so I rarely use this at all, but it's good space. I love the fact that they give you a nice little indication that this is your left click and right click. One of the odd things around the keyboard is right here in the base, you're going to get your SD card reader slot, which is weird. Right underneath the trackpad, you're going to get your indicator that your power, your hard drive, plane mode lock, your caps lock, and also your power indicator. It's turned on. The body itself is made out of plastic as well as a combination of metal. I love the fact that the casing right here is made out of metal because it keeps it nice and strong. I have a habit of purchasing crappy laptops that this part right here, the lid is plastic, and then when you're putting it inside a book bag, the screen over cracks. But this is a huge upgrade for me, purchasing something with metal, which will protect my screen. Plus, when I'm traveling. Now, if you're wondering about sound, because for me, sound doesn't really make a difference with a gaming laptop, especially if you're in a budget. For $8.99, this is not that bad. The sound quality is great, even though I'm always using it with headphones. But top 15. This is the loudest that it could go. A new gaming laptop, right? And we're gonna lower it down. Number 15. Remove programs that are not needed. That's about 38%. 8%. And we're going to just drop it all the way down to mute it. And let's bring it back up. Office. And then, depending on what company you purchase. Now, the speakers are actually located right here in the base of the laptop. Which is nice because when you hear the sound, it kind of flows up towards you. Which is great. I love that. I love the fact that speakers are located here or sometimes located here. Those are great gaming laptops because like the sound like hits you dead on, which is great. All right, guys. Overall, the ASUS 15.6 FX series gaming notebook is a great find, a great budget laptop, right? It does what I need it to do, especially if I'm only playing 1 or 2 games. I'm a huge Overwatch and a League of Legends person. And this is the kind of laptop that I need to play those games efficiently. A couple of my concerns. One of the things is certain keys that I'm using, like the number lock, it doesn't give me any indication that it is on. The Windows side doesn't even tell me that it is on. And a couple of things that I've noticed that when you're really pushing this machine, like heavy, it does make loud noises on your right-hand side. Or your left-hand side, depending on how you're looking at the machine. And that's the side where the ventilation is at. You're going to really hear that, like, purr. It eventually goes down when it starts cooling off, but I haven't seen any problems when I'm playing games. Again, the highest that I got on League of Legends is about 175, and I pushed it a little bit more to 200, which was awesome. It was clear. It was perfect. Couple of things is, it's a heavy guy, so I'm not going to be traveling with it a lot. It's about 5.5 pounds. The battery capacity is not huge. It's not one of those things that I could have this machine without a power pack up and running for 8 hours straight. I definitely need to plug this guy up because the battery lasts between, depending on how much you're using it, it's going to last you between 3 to 4 hours. When I unplugged it and I was using League of Legends, I was playing League of Legends, I was surfing online, listening to music, and I was editing a couple of things in Photoshop as well as rendering, which is, this machine is capable of doing it. The battery lasts between 2.5 hours, which kind of sucks. The only thing that I regret is not getting this machine and with the max capacity of memory. I only got it with 8 gigs and I got a little cheap, I know. But I'm definitely going to max it out with 32 gigs. I'm going to take advantage of that. It is running the 7th generation i7 processor. And it has the power. The graphics card is there for what I'm going to be doing. But it really depends on what you guys are going to be using your gaming laptop. Okay? Again, you have to have a good budget. Stick with your budget. Make sure the laptop is running or is capable of running the games that you want. Go into the gaming site. Check the requirements. They have a minimum requirement, a maximum requirement. Normally, the max requirements for any game is the one that's going to cost you a crap load of money. I went inside mostly the cheap side, but the gaming laptop does not run cheap. It runs really well for the pricing and the specs. I'm super, super happy about this. And again, it's a personal laptop, so awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review on the ASUS 15.6 FX series gaming notebook with a budget, my budget. And I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.